welcome to my studio. I'm Noemi from Pigeon Art and today we're going to be sewing. I just bought an e-reader and it arrived yesterday and I wanted to make a little pouch for it because I didn't even think to buy a case for it or anything like that. So I'm going to sew myself a little pouch. So I've just got a little announcement that going forward I'm going to be only uploading every 2 weeks. Exactly for that reason. Let me try that again. I've got a little announcement that just going forward I'm going to be uploading every 2 weeks instead of every week, just because it's just been a lot working full-time and just spending my whole weekends making videos. Just worried about burning myself out, and yeah, I think this will be probably easier for me, and it will also allow me to make better content as well. The e-reader came in this pouch, so I'm going to use that as my pattern piece, and I quite like how it has a flap, so I'll use that as well. I'm going to use this as the lining fabric, which is remnant, and my old jeans that I also cut up for an old video, I'm going to use that for the outside. Straight into it! So I'm going to start by cutting out the lining. We've got our thread, we've got our fabric, we've got our pattern piece. I think we're ready to go. Plus hem allowance, but I'm going to be cutting out one piece that's this size, one piece that's this size, and then one piece that's third. Put something heavy on this so it doesn't move while I'm cutting. Now don't ask me how it's going to go because one fabric's stretchy and one's denim, but I think it'll be fine because it's not something I'll be wearing for one. It's also not something I'll be washing all the time. You know what? So the pouch will be just for the little cable. Now my grandma gave me a denim needle, so we're going to try that one out today. Cut this bit off because it's... I'm just going to use one leg, I think. So I still have plenty of denim fabric left. Now that will give me my 2 pieces. This way. This is the bit where I'm likely to get confused and make a mistake. So this is going to be the lining fabric and this is the outside fabric. So right sides together. And then if I do that, okay, we've got plenty to work with, but so if I sew along here, that will be done. And then if I sew all the way around like that, can I still then flip it inside out? Oh, well, outside out. No, I can't. So that's wrong. That needs to be next. See, we're learning. That needs to be here. These need to be on the inside. This is why we test. This is what learning looks like. And then this needs to be Oh, this is very thick. That'll be fun to sew through. Luckily, I have that new needle. So if I do it this way, let's just give that another go. That's sewn together already. Let's do that now. If I do that and pull that out. Ow. No, because that's still in the wrong spot. Ah, correct. Well, on some bits. Except this needs to be what's outside, and that's wrong. How is this so hard? That's my question. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is how it will be. It's just this needs to be the other way. So this we know is right. We know that this needs to go on top of that, so that's fine that way. And then this, I need to sew that together and then flip it in like that and then sew it in like that. So let's do that now. I haven't changed the needle yet because I already threaded this without thinking, and then I remembered about changing the needle, so that's fine. Because there's not going to be any raw edges showing, I can just cut this off and not need to do any zigzagging. I've just flipped it. Maybe I need to top sew so it sits nicely. I think I will. But then I have to change the thread as well. I'm just going with black thread because I'm too lazy. Not gonna lie, you might as well know the truth. It's just gonna be easier to top sew now than later, so I'm gonna just do a line of sewing right here, nice and close to the edge. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to place this here, and then this needs to go in like this. I'm going to do another test just to make sure I'm not making a mistake here. I don't want to unpick, I'd rather test. It's a lot easier. I'm expecting this to not be perfect just because I'm using different fabrics and I'm obviously half-assing this. Okay, it's trapping all of the things. Now, before I do it, this one's going to be the outside, so I need to pick whether I want this one or this one. Okay, that is the correct way, and then I would just fold this down like that and top sew here. So that is correct. Bring that back here and get that back like so. Oh, now I need to change the needle. What I'm going to do now is just sew all the way around from up here, all the way around down here, all the way down there, up there, and I'm going to leave this slit. And then move it. Oh my goodness, like I said, it's a bit half-assed. There's the folds of the lining. It's just the lining, no one's going to see it. Okay. So look, this is me telling you not to use stretchy material with denim next time you do a project, because it's just not liking it. It's just lots of little folds everywhere because the stretchy material moves at a different pace than the denim, but anyway, that's fine. I cut all these layers so they're really close to the sew lines and hopefully they don't bulk out too much. Now for the moment of truth. Did I do this correctly? So this is the outside. Let me just see how my Kobo fits in here first before I go any further. Oh, just fine. Just beautiful. A little bit better. Okay, I tidied that up a little bit. So I've just done an example there. So I fold these back towards the inside, and then I'm going to top sew there as I've done here. So okay, so I've just done this, and now I've just decided I want to put some cardboard in the back piece, just to really, one, protect the e-reader, and two, to make it a bit stiffer and more user-friendly. So that would just go up to here. Okay, so it needs a lot smaller than that. How about like this? Ooh, that might be the perfect size. Let's try it. If I put the e-reader in here. Yes. You know what? I think that's the solution. So I think that is perfect. And I'm thinking I might put a couple of little buttons. Okay, after a lot of deliberation, I've chosen these 2 buttons because that was the color thread I was going to use, and I will use it for the top stitch here, and then for the buttonholes I will use that too. So do that now. My special buttonhole foot was not working with these 2 fabrics, so I just had to do it manually, and I kind of stuffed up the first one. Just wish I'd done a practice manual run, but never mind. I'm really happy with how it turned out. That little pouch is perfect for the cable, and I think it's really good to have that bit of cardboard in there. I don't know how durable that cardboard is going to be, but we'll see. It looks awesome. I'm glad I've got a really good way of protecting my reader. Glad I'm back into sewing as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. It really helps me out. I upload every second Sunday with art, DIY and sewing videos. So I hope to see you then. Bye.